Hey, what's up guys, this is GamerTrend HD here. I'm going into my pre-draft interviews and draft using my player, Danny Anthony. This is on MyCareer mode. Let's see where my guy ends up, what team he ends up on. So, first team, the Milwaukee Bucks.
Hey, how's it going? Good game tonight. I'm the scouting director for the Bucks. We have the 14th pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple questions real quick if you don't mind.
See, now one thing is
we don't have the appeal of a Los Angeles,
you don't wanna just go to the best team possible. Like if I had Miami Heat up here, I would not go to it. Why? Because I am a shooting guard and Dwayne Wade is a shooting guard. So it's gonna be hard to overtake the shooting guard position in Miami because Dwayne Wade is there. And he is a very good player. Now, Milwaukee, this is the pre-draft interview, and Milwaukee is first. And I have to overtake Monte Ellis, so I'm going to decline. I don't want to play in Milwaukee, going to decline.
To be honest,
it is hard to take over these guys, and you just want to go to a team where you fit in with the roster, you know, where you don't have to, like, take Dwayne Wade, where you have to try and overtake Dwayne Wade, because it is hard to overtake him. So, let's see what else this guy has to ask.
Alright then, one more.
I declined his deal. I said I don't want to play in Milwaukee.
As far as marketability?
Alright, what do you think you'll bring to a franchise as far as marketability? So, you don't want to answer good, both questions. You want to answer bad to kind of upset him. This way, so I'm going to put in, not much. I focus on my game.
Honestly,
bad question, I guess. You just don't want to, you know, let him feel anything good about you, because if you don't want to get drafted to that team, then you want to kind of disagree with him, make him feel bad about you. So let's see what team I got up next. Hopefully it's some good team that I could fit in with.
Thanks for your time.
Wherever you do get drafted at, guys, you will earn the same amount of VC points, and you will not be drafted, and you will not start your first game. You will not start your first game. Sorry about that.
We have the 13th
Phoenix Suns.
I'm considering using it on you.
Let's see if I do fit in with the Phoenix Suns.
As a whole, the Suns have kept the same core for the better part of a decade. We found a winning formula and stuck by it, just rotating in supporting pieces where necessary. As I'm sure you've seen over the last year or so, we're in the midst of overhauling our roster. We really love the idea.
So Phoenix Suns, I think it's really a rebuilding project. Even though they do have some good scoring, maybe I should consider this. Phoenix Suns, I'm pretty sure they got Goran Dragic, Michael Beasley. At the shooting guard spot, I don't know if they really have anybody that well at the shooting guard spot. So I am going to agree with this guy. Or should I not? Do I want to play in the West? Let's see. Playing in the West, I have to compete with OKC, Lakers. That is a big commitment, you know. This is a hard task playing with the Phoenix Suns. It is a rebuilding team. Goran Dragic, some young guys. So at their shooting guard spot, they got Wesley Johnson, they got Shannon Brown, bunch of these guys. They signed Jermaine O'Neal, Scola. So you know what? It's like, I'm gonna agree with this guy. I'm gonna say it's a big commitment, but I'm in.
Look.
It is a big commitment to join the Phoenix Suns. They have a good scoring team, but they're not the best defensive team out there. They do have Scola. It's a good low post scorer. They do have Beasley, who's another good scorer. And of course, they got Goran Dragic. The young guy has a lot of good talent.
I won't give anything less than 110%.
So let's see what his second question is.
Okay, last question.
The team that you do want to get drafted to in the pre-draft interviews, you want to impress them. You know, you want to talk about what you're good at. How do you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you? I did okay. I'm gonna go with I played great.
Great, man.
I think I did really play great. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys could have a better performance. Some of you guys, if you want to know my performance, it was 18 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 blocks as a shooting guard. Playstyle athletic. I'm 6'4", 220, coming out of California.
Now we just need you to be available when it's our turn to pick.
Alright, so they were interested in me. Now, last team, Dallas Mavericks.
Nice performance tonight.
Not a good team to go to. Why? Because I'll have to overtake OJ Mayo. That's hard to overtake OJ Mayo. I mean, that guy, he just came in to the Dallas Mavericks. He's going to come into the Dallas Mavericks. He's going to earn himself a lot of minutes because he's young, and his first 2 years in his career, OJ Mayo, you guys should know, he really stood out his first 2 years. Had very good numbers in Memphis. So, I'm going to answer this question pretty funny. It says, here in Dallas, we have an owner whose goal for the franchise every year is to bring home a title. Yes, I do agree. I like Mark Cuban. He is a good owner. He is willing to spend a lot of money to make that happen, and he has proven it in the past. They did win against Miami Heat about 2 years ago, if I'm accurate. We bring players in, and if they don't perform, we bring in new players who will. There's a lot of pressure to perform here. Do you think you can handle that kind of pressure? I'm going to answer funny, because I don't want to go to the Dallas Mavericks. I'm going to say that sounds like a threat.
I don't know, man. To be honest, it kind of comes off as a threat. I know where you're coming from.
That sounds pretty funny. Sounding like a threat.
Not go into the reasons right
Dallas
now.
Mavericks are
I
killers.
don't have any interest in playing for the Dallas Mavericks. My reasons are my own, and I'll trust you'll respect that answer.
Let's see what his second question will be.
Let's see. One more question, if you don't mind. Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level.
All
I'd like
right.
to see what you think about your game as a whole.
Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level. We'd like to see what you think about your game as a whole. Well, not going to answer good. I'm just going to sound kind of conceited. My game doesn't need work.
I don't believe in the definition of.
So that's it for the pre-draft interviews, guys. Now I'm going to head in to the 2012-2013 NBA draft. And let's see where I end up. Hopefully I do end up with Phoenix. That is a team I wanted to go to.
Thanks for answering our questions. I don't know that we're a fit for you this time. We'll need to discuss internally. I'll be in touch.
So, here we go. Into the NBA draft. Pre-draft interviews, I think it did change a little bit since 2K12. I mean, they did give you more, like, you know, answering options. And, they did bring up more teams. Like, in 2K12, you would only have a certain amount of teams that would come to the pre-draft interviews. I mean, specific teams. Sorry about that. So, I just earned, I think it was about game performance, about 300 and something VC points. Right now I have 1653 to spend on my player. So let's see what they wrote about the 2K sport. This is the mock draft, guys, so let's see my guy's strengths. Alright. Has a good understanding of spacing and moves well without the ball to get open. High basketball IQ, high awareness of what's going on around him. Finishes strong on the break and runs the floor effectively. Always active, always trying to make something happen around the... And then it gets cut off. That is a fail. So my mock draft is going to Milwaukee, a team I don't want to go to. Hopefully it doesn't come out like that. Let's see my weaknesses. Struggles with the thought that other players are as talented as he is. Being able to create with the ball in his hands is not one of his strengths. At times try to force the issue offensively instead of taking what the defense gives him. I do agree with that. Needs to improve his handle, which would... blah 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 blah. Okay, that was cut off. So, I had 18 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 0 steals. Should have had at least 1 or 2 steals as a shooting guard. But it's alright. I had 3 blocks. That is very impressive as a shooting guard. Let's see with the number 1, Anthony Davis. Yes, he did have a double-double. That is nice. Kid Gilchrist had a good performance too. Bradley Beal, this guy's a great scorer. Number 1 scorer coming out of college. Dion Waiters, don't like him, Dion Waiters, too much. I think Thomas Robinson, even though he didn't have a good performance, as you guys could see, he does have that 7'1" wingspan, good jump shooter, athletic guy. I think he's going to be great. Damian Lillard, I like to see what he's going to do for Portland. Harrison Barnes, this guy is very good. I think he's going to be a great scorer for them. And of course, Austin Rivers. This is mock draft. He is going to end up in New Orleans with Anthony Davis. So, let's get to the draft. Presented to you by David Stern. Your one and only David Stern.
Tonight marks the culmination of years of hard work as their dream of playing in the NBA moves closer to reality. To all
right, David Stern, hurry it up.
And to those here with us tonight, thank you for joining us.
Looking like a fool.
To the task at hand.
Guys, we could all agree that David Stern does not know how to play basketball. He looks like a nerd. Alright, number 1 pick, Anthony Davis, 6'10", 220, age 19. Coming out of Kentucky. He's going to be a big impact. He's going to be a great player in the NBA, I think. So, number 2 pick, Kid Gilchrist, Michael Gilchrist. Going to the Bobcats. I'm sure Michael Jordan is going to like that. 6'7", 232, age 18. That is nice. Very athletic guy. 3rd pick, Bradley Beal, shooting guard, coming out of Florida. 6'3", 207, 19 to the Wizards. That's a good score. It's going to fit in well with John Wall and the rest of the team. Dion Waiters. I don't know how much this guy is going to fit in with Cleveland. I don't know if he's going to have much of an impact. I don't know how much he'll fit in with Kyrie Irving and the rest of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thomas Robinson. I think this guy will fit in well with Isaiah Thomas and the Sacramento Kings. Has a nice jump shot. Very athletic. Could bang with the guys. Physical guy down low. 6'10", 237. 6th pick, Damian Lillard. Let's see if this guy, Damian Lillard, could really get LaMarcus Aldridge on his A game. 6'3", 195. Raymond Felton just recently left that team and went to the Knicks. Now, 7th pick, Harrison Barnes, small forward coming out of NC, North Carolina, 6'8", 210, age 20. I think this guy is a great scorer, and I think the Warriors have a good team. They have Andrew Bogut coming back. Terrence Ross, I don't know too much about that guy. I don't know if he's going to work out in the Toronto Raptors so much. They have a lot of shooting guards. Andre Drummond, I think that's going to work out for him in Detroit. And him and Greg Monroe is going to be a very good dynamic duo in the paint right there. Drummond is a great defender. Austin Rivers, point guard coming out of Duke, 6'4", 219. That is the son of Doc Rivers. Great talent, great scorer. Looking to team up with Anthony Davis. That's great for them. Myers Leonard. Let's see how he's going to work out with J.J. Hickson, LaMarcus Aldridge, and them. Jeremy Lamb, shooting guard, 6'5", 180. He's supposed to be a good shooter. He's working with Jeremy Lin. They both got the same name, Jeremy. That is cool. So, congratulations. I have been drafted. Yes, I have been drafted. That is one of the goals from my career. So, I'm the 13th pick, shooting guard, 6'4", 220, age 18. My overall started at 65. My contract negotiations is my offered role. We need you to provide valuable minutes off the bench. Negotiation status. This is the maximum amount we can offer based on where you were drafted. That's the negotiation status every time, guys. It's always, that's the maximum. So, annual salary. You will always earn 500 VC points for the length, which is 2 years, option team. So that is, your rookie contract is non-negotiable. When this one expires, you will be negotiating for every dollar. Yes, I will. Need to rack up those VC points. Rookie year, guys. This is where it all starts. This is where I will get my name out there. This is the introduction billboard, guys. I can't begin to tell you how excited we are that you're a part of this team. So, Phoenix likes me. We started a new ad campaign called He's Got Next on the billboards around town, completely centered around the arrival. Let us know what you think. Let's get to it. Let's see how it looks. New endorsement. He's Got Next tickets. Visit Suns.com. Yes, guys, if you do want to come out and watch me, just go to Suns.com. Get a chance to see Goran Dragic, Danny Anthony, Michael Beasley, Luis Scola take away here in Phoenix after they lost Steve Nash. That is a big loss for them. So, that's it for the pre-draft interviews and draft. Just disconnected me from Xbox Live. That was so mean. New to my career is our social media feature, where fans, players, and the media will continually comment on you and your place in the league. What handle would you like to use for this feature? Sorry about that. So I'm gonna go with Danny3, the number I want to stay with, and that is my name. So I already see some updates. The social media, Danny3, you're everywhere, man. Nice new billboard. This might be my favorite Suns one yet. Ooh, there we go. Feeling like a king already. Alright, guys, that's about it for the pre-drafts, interviews, and draft. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and good luck with your guys, my players. See you later.